Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to start with the Savage Crucible Zolocon exclusive Sword of Daria. No, I said Daria. Dazaida. I said Daria like it was my name without the S. Anyway, so let's get started. This guy's really cool. It's like an albino lizard. Everyone knows I talked about lizardmen this, lizardmen that. I have a thing for the lizardmen. That's because we don't get a lot of that stuff. So it's pretty cool to see this nice armored one, the nice armored tunic. I love the whole Conan's Death Dealer's like style of this, and it has a beautiful weathering. We have those new flat feet instead of the ones that people had some trouble with, where it was the bendy ones. So we're now flat-footed dogs. So yeah, I love this thing. Like, it feels good. It feels really nice. More importantly, we got those open jaws so we can bite people still. Swords are not like, if you get bit by this dude, it's a wrap, dog. It's 100% a wrap for you. It's like a crocodile. Once you get on you, he ain't letting go. So as far as our articulation goes, you see that open jaw, we have that, and I'm gonna have to heat that up because mine's a little bit, it's clammy, it's yummy, yummy, clammy. So we can now tilt side to side. We can move down just a little bit. Our head looks up about this far. We have articulation that we can hit our infamous T-pose. Everybody makes fun of me, but I'm always gonna do this now with our T-pose. I'm gonna make sure I rotate all the way around. I'm just holding the right stick, y'all. So yeah, as far as our upper torso articulation, here we have that rotating joint here. Then we have a lower joint. And I would highly recommend you prepare by pushing this in to fold underneath the armor. So you can still have your forward ab crunch. Or you can push it down to have a little bit of extra wiggle room. It depends on what you want to do, right? But as you can see here, there's still room for stuff. As far as butterfly joints, we do have a beautiful set of butterfly joints there. If you rotate your arms in and then fold in, they have that nice little ratchet. Ooh, mine's strong. But as you can see here, they can cross arms, so that way in case you need to hold a two-handed blade, you have that. Outside of our bicep swivel that you saw, we do have a double arm crunch here, right? Then we have our leg movement. Now, if you keep this down, this is about as far as you go. But if you go back to where I originally had it lifted, we can still get 90 degrees. So with no issue. There is a thigh swivel, as well as a double joint. And this joint is actually really strong. It turns into ratchets. Then we have generous, and I always say generous because I mean that, because you can easily just have no pivot there. This is generous, right? So our flat-footed friend here now can crouch. That means when you want to look and do certain like terrifying poses, oh, the pattern on the arm just looked really good from this angle. Like, let's say you want to do those terrifying over-the-shoulder poses, you shouldn't have any sort of issue here with that. I love it. As you look into the camera, you look kind of crazy. We also have a articulated tail with a hinge here that goes backwards and forwards. And you can still rotate while it's in. And it has 1, 2, 3 points as well here. So with all that being said, though, let us jump into the accessories so you can see what you get. There are two, well, I don't know if I should call them bonuses, but there was one weapon that was a con bonus that I want to talk about that was given out to like the first 50 people, I think. On each day, you get like a bonus weapon. So yeah, I'm going to talk about that as well too. So with that being said, let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about our regular blade that we have here. I really love the way it looks weathered and worn, like it sliced through things, and it hasn't been sharpened in quite some time. You have your edge marks here. You can see that in the light. We have our handle, which has like a blue tarnish and tint to it to match that set armor, and it's sheathable. It means you can actually place it inside a sheath, and it looks good there. So I like that a lot. Then we will get our other set of hands, which I kind of knocked it somewhere. There it is. We will have our item holding hands. We will get a potion to add to our side. You can't open the top. That would have been cute. But it does have a small tab for you to slap on to the side of the belt. Now, tabs are my mortal enemy, and I feel like they're allergic to me. So I'm not going to try to press that and hurt my own feelings. I'm just not. Then we will go over the other set of heads. We will get an iguana head. Well, I don't want to call it an iguana head, but it is the fold back head, and this looks really, really good. As you can see, the mouth does open and close. And we will get our activated danger. It's opened up, just like the jaw still opens up here. So you can still use this and it looks really, really good. On top of that, you will also get a soft goods cloak. I'm gonna pop that on now for the Sword of Daria. So I usually use it as like an asymmetrical cloak, but you can just use it as a regular old cloak. Looking really good on your boy. So depending on how you want to use it, there you have it. And it does cover over the arms and like the back of it. And it's only wired here through the top of it, not the rest of it, because it's supposed to be like a tattered cloak. But it's there, and I'm going to use it asymmetrically, because asymmetricalness is fun, at least for me. So yeah, we sit here, pose them up. I like where everyone's kind of going with their brands, where it's like, we're trying new things. We're going to do wild colors. We're going to add that. Man, I'm so happy with stuff like this. It is one of those things where I love to photograph new and different things. I love that toys are going back to like the experimental stage of the 90s. And I'll be the first one to say it. I'm a Python Patrol guy. I'm a Tiger Force guy. So wacky colors are my thing. Y'all can hate me. Like, I'm going to take the booze for that. But I'm here for it. And with that being said, we're going to talk about our bonus weapon. So this was the bonus weapon. Not the one that was included in the package, but the one that you got for being one of the first 50 people. It is at random. It comes in one of these. And I got this green one. So I got a green curvature blade, which I'm probably going to slice and dice my enemies and make them green goop. Now, the one that I got inside the package was this one. It also happened to be green. So I got lucky to got like a green combo, which is pretty cool because now I could like, the color palette on this really works for me. I like the idea of this. I feel like I got really lucky, and now I can like cross my blades and make it cool as hell. So yeah, with now us moving forward, let us get into the size comparison. So I'm gonna get some mythical things, and I'm going to get you know what? I'm actually gonna get some other like sword and sorcery fantasy stuff. I know I have a War Duke somewhere around, so I want to get to that. I want to try it. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So now we're gonna jump into the size comparison. I feel like I have enough fantasy and mythic like stuff so that we can compare it. First, let's do it with Repax, also from Savage Crucible, so you can see what you're getting into size-wise and how the line is also modular. So if you want to take this armor and pop it on him and vice versa, you can do that. It looks really, really good. These are the last two releases that I've gotten from them. And like I said, I'm happy for more lizard men, more weird creatures. And I've been telling people for a long time, I love stuff like this. It's perfect. It makes me want to army build stuff like this. And I'm happy and I'm here for it. Now, next we can compare up to the Warrior Beast, also a Zolocon exclusive from 4 Horsemen, and in conjunction with Zolocon. Here we are with the Warrior Beast. I like this head sculpt a lot, so I decided to go with that one. There will be a video for that guy as well too. I mentioned it before. Here we are with NECA War Duke. In case you want to compare your stuff, here is War Duke from Dungeons and Dragons. I actually really like War Duke. Next up, we can compare to a Masterverse King Grayskull, as well as an AWOC figure. And shout out to AWOC. Sitting there chatting with him at Zolo was really nice. It's been a while since I've seen you, brother. I hope that you are well. Next up, we can compare with stuff like, and this one's going to be cool because this is the Mezco stuff. Here we are with a Mezco Conan as well as a Mezco Solomon Kane. So there's Conan, and then here is Solomon Kane, who somehow picked up the cape as I was like goofing off. Let me actually fix him around. I was doing a lot of kid bashing with Solomon Kane. So as you can see here, these guys look fantastic together. Really, really nice. If you want to do like domestic and newer stuff, here we are with Valaverse. Shout out to Valaverse because I was there, chatted up with Bobby as well too, as well as here we are with the G.I. Joe, the new Alley Viper, the Trench Viper, sorry, that I just got in today as well. So I was sitting there, I'll use them on the table as well. So yeah, I think that about rounds it out for me right here for things that I have out that I would want to compare. But yeah, I'm here for it. Expect Lizard Man photos, doing Lizard Man things, Lizard heroes, and he's not really in the size comparison, but we're going to toss him in anyway. Here's my main man, Ichigo. So, Thank you guys for tuning in as always. For those of you that I saw at Zolo, for those of you that I saw at Toy Fair, just want to say thank you for sitting down and chatting with me, having a phenomenal time. It was so much happening at once. I'm so exhausted, but I'm glad I got a chance to kick it with people. So, as always, please be good to yourself, be good to others, and as always, be good, do good. Drink your water, guys. Later.